Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about this subject.
And I don't even know no more. Rolling down the strip in my two-door Chevrolet. And the wheels keep turning. And I don't even know no more. Rolling up the block in my two-tone black and gray. Yeah. And the wheels keep turning. I don't even know no more.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Smokeover13 and welcome back to another NASCAR video. Today we are going to discuss about a certain topic that was discussed over the past couple days. So Joey Logano, two-time Cup Series champion, went on Sirius XM radio and saying NASCAR fans are spoiled. Before you hear what I have to say, let's watch the video first.
Our fans are spoiled, and I love our race fans, but think about other sports for a second. Think about it. When are you going to meet an NFL player? Can you access an NFL player?
Nope.
Anytime, like 3 hours before a game? No. You can.
Well, maybe if you're Taylor Swift.
Yeah, okay. Maybe if you're Taylor Swift.
One exception.
But you can meet me 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes before I get in the race car. You can take a picture with me. I am there. And all the other racers are the same thing. They all, we walk down a red carpet, and there is people on both sides of us, and all the drivers stop and sign autographs, or at least try their hardest to, right? It's hard to get everybody, but you try your hardest to. That is the norm in our sport. That doesn't happen in any other sport at all. So to say we're not accessible is wrong. That is not the case at all. We are very accessible. And when you think of race car drivers are staying in a motorhome now, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the race car drivers that I know and get to know, they are normal folk. Like, there's no, I don't see, there's a couple of them that maybe live a little bigger lifestyles than others, but the majority, the majority of them are normal racers. And they're really not any different than the racer that's racing on Saturday night. They just been doing it on a little bigger stage, and yeah, they may have made a little bit more money. And that, it changes a little bit of their lifestyle here and there, but they're still racers at heart.
As many of y'all seen the vlogs I posted over the years, you see how the access is towards a fan and a driver. I've shown the access between a normal pass, like a pit pass. I've shown access of what a VIP pass does. And I've shown where you can interact drivers without having a pass. Yes, NASCAR drivers are accessible. He is right about the NFL. If you want to go and try to meet your favorite football player, I really want to meet CeeDee Lamb, but it's definitely not easy. Meeting a driver is a good thing for the fans. We're buying tickets to watch the drivers race, buying the merchandise. We're basically putting money into the driver's pocket pretty much. We buy tickets, we buy passes to keep the track flowing. No matter what, the amount of dollar you spend at a NASCAR event is either going towards the track, the team, the driver, or NASCAR in general. The accessibility of meeting a driver, it just really depends. Every sport has a different accessibility to athletes. But if you're going to a baseball game, going to an NBA game, and going to like an NFL game, meeting guys like LeBron James, Tom Brady, or like Derek Jeter, I'm just using him for an example. Like, those guys are going to be so difficult to meet compared to a NASCAR event where you can go out and meet Cup champions easily. Nowadays, in order to meet these star players, you got to pay thousands of dollars to go meet these guys. Some NASCAR fans will take an advantage of meeting drivers. When you go to a NASCAR race, you'll see a bunch of people having a bunch of stuff to have signed, so they can go ahead and post it on eBay to sell. You'll be seeing people carrying like 6 totes of diecast trying to get all of them autographed. With my interactions of meeting a driver having like a diecast or a hat sell, I always don't resell them, because it's just wrong. The interaction with drivers and the fans, and many people watching my content goes and comments and be like, hey, this is a really cool thing, interacting with the drivers, talking to them, see what they actually like. I mean, they're normal people. They're normal people that love to race and do their job, and their job is to go out there and win races. And hopefully for you to become a fan of theirs. It's a very special moment. It shows how great and how nice and everything these, you know, these drivers' personality are, how great these guys are. I went to a IMSA race many years ago, and I was able to talk to the drivers pretty much that worked at IMSA at the time. This was a long time ago, but having like access to them guys was phenomenal, and it wasn't really extra cost, really. Spoke to a couple people that went to a NHRA event, and they say the accessibility is a whole lot better than NASCAR, where you're able to get up close to the car, talking to the crew, the driver himself. If you don't have the money to go get a VIP pass or a pit pass, drivers will be out in the haulers and go do manufacturer display shows where you can get a chance to meet them. I met the Junior Motorsports guys a couple times, same thing with the SHR guys, and even the RCR guys. There are drivers out there that are trying to sign everything. Sometimes you'll just see drivers on a golf cart not interacting with fans. As the times I had passes and VIP passes, I never got a chance to meet guys like Chase Elliott. I never got a chance to meet my idol, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Most of the time with the teams, they'll have like a fan fest day. You can meet a lot of NASCAR personalities, but sometimes you just can't make it to go there. The only way you can only meet these guys is go to the track you go to maybe once a year at least. Accessibilities of meeting a driver does have its pros and cons to it, and that's why I'm hoping for NASCAR to have a little bit better accessibilities to the fans. And sometimes meeting a driver can be impossible. Look how tough it was for me trying to meet Denny Hamlin and Mark Truex Jr. But luckily Denny Hamlin is more easier than I thought. One sec, something's going on outside. You know, people with pit passes, VIP passes, credentials, you know, now you can go and buy VIP passes now, but they're not cheap. You know, like the Hot Pass, it gives you full access to everything. Pit passes has limitation on it, on what you can do. At Martinsville, where they have the souvenir tents, there's a very long walk that a lot of crew guys all the way from the backside walk towards the track. I ran into Ty Dillon that way. When I walked all the way to Meads Motorsports tent, there was Noah Gregson talking to Dennis, the store owner, and that's when I took a picture with Noah. That was the first time I ever met him. But the accessibility of meeting a driver is there. But I will say this, the chances of meeting a NASCAR driver is 80% because they have the time scheduling for the manufacturer display tents, they got the hauler autographs. But I also want to mention that getting a pit pass, especially a VIP pass, doesn't guarantee you will be able to meet your favorite driver. I just want to throw that out there. It's easy to meet a driver, but it's also difficult to meet certain drivers. But as many of the drivers I've met over the years, I want to say that all the drivers are nice, and even if you catch Kyle Busch on a bad day, he'll still be nice and still sign things for you. Also want to mention that even if a driver doesn't sign, don't push it towards them, please. Find it kind of disrespectful. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoy it, hit that like button and subscribe for more if you want more NASCAR videos like this. I will be doing a live reaction Sunday night for the Cowboys versus the Eagles game. Thank you all. Love every single one of y'all, and just remember, stay gold.